Hello, welcome to this lecture video. So the purpose of this video now is to compute for the average. So we were able to sanitize, encode our data, transfer our data into SPSS, and then afterwards we were also able to do sanitations, reversing some ratings because some items in the questionnaire or negative items that needs to be reversed. So now, as mentioned in the previous video, so let's just go back again to our questionnaire. So this is our questionnaire. For us to determine for the psychological well-being in terms of environmental mastery, because that is what the questionnaire measures, we have to compute for the mean, and this is our basis now for us to describe what is the psychological well-being. So it can be described as very low, moderately low, low, high, moderately high, or very high. Okay, so what will we do? Or rather, this is a very low, moderately low, low, moderate. Let me reverse this. Moderately high before high, and then very high. Again, number 4 is moderately high. Number 5 is high. Number 6 is very high. So to do that, so let's go back to our questionnaire or other data set. So we will just simply click transform, compute variable, and let's place item 1. So let's give target name. The target name is mean. So let's transfer here item 1. So the command is mean, open parenthesis, item 1. Close open parenthesis, item 1. So remember that our item 2 is traverse, so we will use R2 and then R3. And also item 4. Oops, let's delete this. This must be item 4, comma, and then R5, comma, R6, comma, R7, comma. So we have the reverse for 8. And then R9, item 9, item 10, and then R11, item 12, and then R13, and then the last one, item 14, close parenthesis. So do not, of course, forget that, comma. So you can observe or inspect it first. So we have item 1, R2, 3, item 4, R5, item 6, 7, R8, item 9, item 10, R11, item 12, 13, 14. So all is set. So we have to click OK. So this is now the mean. So this is how to compute for the mean using SPSS. Now, our next objective is how are we going to let SPSS classify that this 3.21 means. So let's go back to our qualitative description. So let us create another qualitative. So 1 is very low as mentioned. 2 is moderately low. 3 is low. 4 is moderately high. And 5 is high. And 6 is very high. Okay. So as mentioned, if the mean is from 1 to 1.49, it means that the psychological well-being is very low. If it is 1.50 to 2.49, it is moderately low. 2.50 to 3.49, it is low. 3.50 to 4.49, it is moderately high. 4.50 to 5.49, it is high. While if it is 5.50 to 6, it is very high. If we will do that manually using the SPSS, so what you need to do is to use the codes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So example. So let's say, for instance, we have here mean 3.21, whereas 3.21, it is low. So you have to encode 3. The next 3.14 is also 3, but of course, this will again take a lot of time for you to do that. So what you can do is to make use of the function in the SPSS. So let us remove this by, so you have to right click this and clear. Okay, next. So the next objective is for us to use SPSS to do the, what they call this, we have to classify the level of this mean. So we're going to create another variable, and to do that, we will click transform and recode into different variables. So let us just reset this to remove our previous recode task. So we are going to use the mean, and we will come up with the level using the mean or the psychological well-being level, and click change. All the new values. So the range are, as mentioned, we have 1 to 1.49. The value is 1. So where did we get this value? Of course, going back to our data or our guide, which is placed under the data statistical treatment or data analysis in research methodology part of our paper. So this is it. Then go, we have 1 to 1.49. Next, 1.50 to 2.49. This value is 2. Click add. 2.50 to 3.49. This value is 3. Click add. 3.50 to 4.49. This is our 4. Click add. 4.50 to 5.49. Value is 5. Click add. Next, 5.50 to 6. This is our value 6. Click add. So as mentioned, you just need to place here the range of the mean or average. So 1 through 1.49, and then set the coding scheme. Then click continue, and okay, so here it is. So here is the level. So in the video wherein we discuss data encoding, so we actually have there the variable view. So wherein it is where you can place what is the meaning of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So just like how we process sex, age, and educational attainment in that video, so we are also going to do that for the level. So just to recall, for sex, we use 1 and 2. So we will just show it here. We use the value. So just click the dot here, value, and then value 1 is male, click add. Value 2 is female, and then click add, and then click okay. So that is also what you are going to do in the level. So let's go to the level. 1 is very, very low. Click add. 2 is low. So let's go back. Number 2 is moderately low. So let's change that because number 3 is low. Number 4 is moderately high. Number 5 is high. And number 6 is very high. Click add. So that is how to enter now. As mentioned, we just place the value and then the label based on the guide for interpretation and our statistical treatment or data analysis and research methodology of the paper. And then click OK. So that is how we are going to, of course, to place it here. So in the next video, we are also going to generate the frequency distribution tables and the tables that are appropriate to place for us to answer our research problem on psychological well-being and environmental mastery. So thank you for watching, and again, please watch the next video for you to be guided until we come up with the analysis and interpretation, or until we were able to answer the question, what is the psychological well-being of the respondents in terms of their environmental mastery. Okay, so see you again in the next video.